Bible's Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed by 10 megaton asteroid explosion, archaeologists say. The biblical city of Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by an exploding asteroid, archaeologists now believe. In the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed by God because the residents lived a life of sin. According to the book of Genesis, the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he destroyed these cities, and all the country about, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and all things that spring from the earth. Scientists believe they have discovered the sites of the cities in archaeological digs, but offer a more scientific explanation as to why the locations were wiped out. Archaeologists state the cities were located on the northeastern edge of the Dead Sea, now called MEGATON. What is interesting is that in the sites, scientists have discovered strange minerals which they say are the result of a superheated asteroid exploding in the region. Radiocarbon dating ages this asteroid explosion at around 3,700 years ago, which would fit in with the biblical time frame. The researchers have called the asteroid explosion the 3.7 chiromatic event and had an air burst yield of 10 megatons. Trinity Southwest University archaeologist and biblical researcher Philip Sylvia says the explosion would have blasted outwards in a 25 kilometers wide circular plane, destroying any nearby settlements. Professor Sylvia says he and his city have been excavating the ruins of the Bronze Age city of Tal el-Hammam, near Sodom and Gomorrah, and it is this location which provides the greatest evidence of a low-altitude asteroid explosion. Professor Sylvia and his team write on their research website the Tal el-Hammam excavation project. The site had begun, at least, during the 4th millennium BCE, thriving for at least 1,000 years as an open agricultural community. But at the beginning of the 3rd millennium BCE, dramatic disruptions in the relative peace of the region occurred, causing the inhabitants of Tal el-Hammam to construct a formidable defensive system that included a stone and mud brick city wall. The phenomenon resulting in the destruction of civilization on the well-watered plain of the Jordan and repelling reoccupation for so many centuries is now coming to light through analyses performed by impact researchers from 7 participating universities. That the most productive agricultural land in the region, which had supported flourishing civilizations continuously for at least 3,000 years, should suddenly relinquish, then resist, human habitation for such a long period of time has begged investigation. The physical evidence from Tal el-Hammam and neighboring sites exhibits signs of a highly destructive concussive and thermal event that one might expect from what is described in Genesis 19. The soil, ash samples gathered from Tal el-Hammam contain evidence of topsoil destruction and subsoil contamination with Dead Sea salts that would have prevented the cultivation of crops for many centuries following the event.